We have Jovan in today. We're going to do a push workout. It's a good little chat with him, get a good insight. His training, photo shoots, and kind of just general day-to-day gym talk. I'm only walking on this treadmill because I can barely walk as it is from yesterday's session. I'm 3 days out now, and Mark decided to pull off carbs today just to kind of bring in as much as we can due to decisions that I made previously. Know the self, stick to your plan, don't go off plan, and just do as you're told. Here's my breakfast, and we're gonna get shit done. Let's go. So I've just done 2 warm-up sets there on our incline dumbbell chest press. With this, we're going to control it down for a 3-second eccentric. We're going to pause at the bottom and I'm going to drive up. Right now we're going to look for rep range between 6 and 8. We're going to go over 2 rounds of that and then we're going to go into a set of 15.
I think one good tip to give for this is not tucking your elbows too much by your sides.
Yeah.
Because I find like that's the thing that a lot of people say is tuck your elbows in, tuck your elbows in.
Use more choice there, bring it into it.
Yeah, but you can also go way too much in and then you're getting more front delt and triceps into it. The best thing to do is just try out what works well for you and see what range of motion you feel comfortable with. Because keep saying 45 degrees, 30 degrees, like you don't know what degrees you're at.
Like look the height deal, look the height me, like we're gonna be 2 different people like. He's like fucking giant and I'm fucking little small.
So you need to figure out what works for you, your range of motion, shoulder flexibility, try it out. And then once you have a system that works for you, then you can start loading it up. But don't just look at someone else that I might say this works for me and you're like, oh yeah, well Jovan told me it's 90 degrees, I'll go 90 degrees. If you don't have the shoulder mobility to actually put it in 90 degrees, it's not going to work for you, you know? So, and tucking in your elbows is, people tuck them in way too much. You put more strain on your front delt, triceps, and then your chest isn't. Because the further you push away your elbow from your chest, the more stretch it's going to get. So if your elbow is in here, your chest isn't going to get that stretch.
Exactly, yeah.
So the more you tuck it in, it's close to your chest. The more further away your elbow is from your chest, you get a better stretch. So I think that's a good tip, just to try it out and see what works for you and then implement that into your training.
I think that goes for possibly everything that you would actually approach in the gym. Like for this exercise, definitely with the elbows, but I think everything when you come to approach to the gym, everything you train, whether it comes to cardio, whether it comes to weights, just do whatever suits you. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't try new things that other people are doing that you don't have an understanding of, because it's just going to cause injury, cause performance not to grow, and just you as yourself, just do whatever suits you, and then from that, everything else falls into place. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. using dumbbells or anything is don't free fall, like down and letting your joints catch the movement. So when you're at the very top, here, control, down to the bottom, control every inch, and then when you're at the bottom, drive up. Where a lot of people make the mistake of, especially when they're doing
swinging it,
is from here,
yeah.
It's like 0.5 seconds down and then their joints are just catching all the movement. So control the downward part of the movement and up as well. Shoulder health, mobility, it's crucial for that. Especially when you're using machines, especially barbells, dumbbells, any overhead pressing, don't free fall from the top and let your joints catch it. Just control it down and drive up, as you were saying.
It's probably that is literally the whole point of the exercise, and probably the most important thing taking it. Because if you just swing weights, like you said, up and down, there's no control, and you have a 0.5 seconds from there to there. Anybody probably throw one like 40 kg, boom, 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 boom. Throw on 20 kg, throw it down, control it down, like you said, on the eccentrics. You're going to get so much more out of the workout and out of the actual exercise itself.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Tip of the day.
100%.
So guys, throughout this workout, obviously we've given all the tips and information that we can. Obviously Jovan's came in today and Evie's taught me a thing or two, which is absolutely great. And for me, it's bringing performance in my workouts even better. And now he's going to bring us through something a little special again, so all eyes on him.
Let's go. We're going to incorporate, when you're training triceps, you're pretty much going, lengthening it, and then you can either push. So we're going to just combine both of them, is the lengthening part and the pushing part.
Right.
So it's going to look a bit something like the skull crusher is using the dumbbells, but then you're going to have a pushing at the end of it. So here. So you're going to go lengthened position here. So you're going to go down, get a nice stretch at the bottom, bring it up, then you're going to go press.
Okay.
So down, 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 let it stretch all the way.
Yeah.
Tuck elbows in, drive. So you're getting this nice stretch, long head of the triceps. Up, squeeze.
And guys, that concludes today's session with Mr. Jovan. Through that session, between myself and himself, mainly himself, we gave out tips, pointers and things you can implement into your training to get the best value out of the session.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you very much for coming down. How'd you find it?
Oh, 100%. The gym is unreal. I'd say the biggest tip anyone could take from is try out things, see what works for you, then implement it and go from there. Don't just look at someone else, what they're doing, and implement it for yourself. try out different things, different ranges of motions, different equipment, different exercises. Find what works for you, and then build from there.
And then one day you might get as big as him. Maybe. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you all liked the video. Subscribe and share.
All that jazz.
All that shite.